Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Pass to Jackson. Here's Doc, guarded by Edwards. Here's Doc. Count it, good.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
McDaniels with it. There's the triple. They get it back. Gobert goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Here's Doc. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
To the middle. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Towns.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Here's Doc, guarded by Edwards. Here's Doc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
We know that's in the past, but you can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Doc. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Edwards for three. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Nails it from three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
Pass to Conley from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Doc, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. Now Conley. Shot clock at 6. Outside Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Jack's up with 3. Doc gets the bucket. 16 points for him.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Edwards with it. They get it back. Here's Towns. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive boards.
Gobert with the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal. Lets it fly. Pass to Bain. Fires from the wing. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Now Edwards fires from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Doc gets the bucket.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. He looked to me to be a bit sluggish.
Hits a three-pointer. Edwards got 7.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Doc. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Number 7, first personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Takes the 3.
They're having a hard time knocking down their threes here in the early going.
And, you know, sometimes you want to work it inside, see the ball go down, and that'll build your confidence from long range. Play inside out. Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Edwards for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
You got it rolling, MP. Don't let up.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 13-point lead. Doc gets the bucket.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Gobert uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got his 2nd basket on the night.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Gobert. Edwards for 3. The shot off that time.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Here's Doc. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Edwards. 7 points in the game, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Conley. Left side, Edwards. Knocked away.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves game last season, playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his been.
Memphis leading. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. We've got Mike Conley. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Jalen Noel, and it's Reed in at center. Doc gets the bucket.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Pass to Noel, puts up a 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Doc. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 42.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering. Picks up. Wow. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Here's Doc. He's got 42.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Out to the right wing. Towns has got room. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Here's Doc. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Doc gets the bucket.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Conley, coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix. Here's the three. The shot by Towns, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Doc, no good. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Noel. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got his first points of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Pass to Morant. From behind the arc. And again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just late.
So it's the Memphis Grizzlies up 15.
The Timberwolves, 64.
Welcome, one and all. And you know, for that matchup with the Wizards, they clipped. And now, looking back on that first half, things were... Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Change here for Memphis. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Good work with MP, Coach. He's your man.
We've got Brandon Clark, also Xavier Tillman out there, and it's Doc in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Reed. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Tries again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the...
Great call, Ref. Keep it coming.
Defensive foul.
Hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
This one has been all about effort for them, in my opinion. Hitting the offensive glass hard, getting those extra points off extra possessions. That's big-time work there.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Down low. Will it go? No good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Doc. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doc connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Outside Edwards, fires the three. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Towns. The three. It's hauled in by Doc.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the paint. Wide open. And Reed with the nice bucket inside.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
To the wing, right side. Towns for three. Kept alive. Reed can't hit.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Inside. Here's Doc. And he makes it on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Noel, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Fades and shoots. No good there.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Doc, no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 18.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Here they come with numbers in transition. And Edwards slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's go with a three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark outside. Outside Jones. Pass to Doc. Fires for three. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Pass to Prince. From downtown. That can't hit. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
Your Grizzlies, 116. The Timberwolves, 82. Please give a big round of applause
Break.
for your substitution on the court. At the line for the Timberwolves.
Hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Mike Conley out there with Jalen Noel. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
To the left wing. Here's Doc. Here's Tillman. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Well, they're gonna win, so he should just relax.
Bain, he's checked in. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin, showing that
We should.
Yeah, it's been something I've been kind of dreading for a while now. Just feels like a lot to keep on top of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know you have the best young business manager in the game on your side.
That's a fact.
So
That's a fact.
this should be easy peasy.
All right, bet. Tell me what I need to know.
So companies look for celebrity endorsers with personal brands that match their product and the people who use it.
Okay.
Right?
Makes sense. Yep.
I put together a spreadsheet, more like a menu, really, that's gonna break it down for us. Every company that we might pursue a partnership with is listed, as well as their personal brand requirements.
Okay, so how does being a good basketball player factor into all of this? Because it's not making sense right now.
Well, I mean, the more you ball out, the more fans you get. And the more fans you get, the bigger the endorsement opportunities become.
Okay, so does this menu keep track of my fans?
It does.
Oh, you're straight then.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank me later. You've got work to do.
Wait, actually, I have one more question.
Okay.
It might be kind of foolish, but how do I work on my personal brand? Like, do I
Your
focus on
personal
the
brand.
flashy?
I mean, your on-court game is huge, flashy, fundamental, somewhere in between. How you handle yourself with the press, what you do on your days off. I mean, everything you say or do is part of your
Everything.
personal brand. So
No pressure.
think about what you want to stand for. No pressure.
No pressure. Okay, I can do that.
No one said it'd be easy, you know? Yeah. Anything else?
Nah, I think that's everything.
Okay.
I appreciate you
Of course.
for always holding it down.
You're
Seriously.
very welcome.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Still very early in the season here, but Teams Greg beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. But rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
To the inside, and Gafford throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Todd. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game. Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Morris finds Kuzma. Tries it from 9. Jump shot is good that time.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Caught up with Coach Wes Unseld Jr. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense, and he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Good stuff, David. They're going to go up against some great shooters, no doubt about it.
I like that they've zeroed in on a specific problem they want to solve. Curious to see their game plan early on.
Well, lots of energy and lots of effort and lots of great reads. That's how you stay connected to the shooters.
Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Morris dishes to Beal, and it's a foul called on Doc. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Porzingis. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Another shot. Goes up again, and Beal lays it in.
And Beal, it's great to see him get in there as a guard and do some rebounding.
Here's Doc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. That's 7 points for Doc.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Beal. Out to the right wing. Kuzma. No good from outside. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
You know, over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
And it's a foul called on Doc. That's foul number 2 for him. Memphis leading by 11. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signed a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Doc, Desmond Bane out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant, and it's Clark, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Avdia. Beal gets a wide-open look. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Doc. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Morris. Over Bane. Offensive rebound. Beal from long range. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Clark the pass to Doc. It's good from long range. Doc's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Grizzlies.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Beal. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Beal.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And Doc gets it to go.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
In the corner, it's Bane. Beyond the arc. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the rejection by Jackson. Doc the pass to Clark. Here's Doc. Drains the 3-pointer. Doc's got 12 now in this quarter. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Their defense has been so aggressive.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Beal's shot is good.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Memphis.
Here's Doc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here is Morris. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
And Doc gets it to go.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, here's Avdia. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. To the left wing, here's Doc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
The open shot by Beal, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for Bradley Beal. The Grizzlies are gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Beal. He has 6. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And a deep 3 from Beal.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Doc. Washington with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Clark over to help. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Here's Beal. And the layup falls. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Memphis in total control. The pass to Doc. The tray. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 39 points for Doc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 7. Here is Doc. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant passes to Doc. Fires the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Morris. There's Beal with the 3. Can't hit that one. And Memphis the other way now.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. The NBA anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point, guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin, in 25 years, there'll be another list.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And Beal kicks to Morris. No good, unable to end this run.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
It's Beal on the wing. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Doc. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
3-point field goal.
Morant's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Picked his pocket. Out left to the wing. And finished off by Morant.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opened your eyes with his playmaking.
Here's Doc. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button, like we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Knocks down the three ball.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And it's a foul called on Doc. That's his third foul. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Avdia. And it's DeLon Wright in for Morris. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Kennard in for Bain. Now, here's Nunn. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That one good for 2. Nunn's got 6.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Back to Adams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And a lot of times Adams only looks to shoot from that area on the floor, really knows the limitations in his range.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late. And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. Passes it to Doc. There's the triple. And yep, another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
They double team Beal. Kuzma with it. Now defended by Adams. Nunn wide open. And again, Washington no good. The Grizzlies shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Here's Doc. Off target from three-point range. Wizards shooting 43% from the floor. It's right on the wing. Porzingis sets the pick for Wright. From short range, Beal can't get it to go. Memphis in total control. Right wing. Here is Doc, defended by none. And Doc gets it to go.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Morant comes with the double team. Porzingis with a screen on Clark. Back to Wright. Clock at 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Kennard, the pass to Doc. Back to Kennard. Pass to Doc. Puts one up from 19. Here's Adams. And so it's Memphis, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands in a fourth.
The Grizzlies, 100.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big
They've been disciplined offensively, taking care of the ball.
And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take... And that about wraps it up. And
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Doc has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Beal on the double team, and that one drops for him. 64 points for Doc.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Here's Beal. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant dishes to Jackson. Here's Doc. A three-pointer off the mark. Adams. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession. And then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Here's Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got 13 points.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Doc. To the middle. Bain kicks to Jackson. Morant passes to Doc. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Morant comes with the double team. Beal from long range drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 16.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Porzingis.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there are some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and Certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
And Adams with the slam.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Outside, Beal. High post shot. It's good. Beal's got 18 points in the game.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
To the left side wing. Here's Doc. And the three off target. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Doc. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Adams. He's got 11.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
And that one's good. Beal.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
For Memphis, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Bain passes to Doc. Floats one, and good! There's another. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Morris finds Beal. Ball stolen. And it's Memphis on the break. And Morant throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 15 assists.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Morant passes to Doc. Launches it. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Beal dishes to Morris. Puts up a three. And another miss by Washington.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's Beal on the wing for the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant surveying the D. Doc. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Beal from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 5 assists in the game. The Grizzlies shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Three-pointer. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Gafford sets the pick for Beal. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The pass to Doc. Takes the 3. Connects again.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Beal, that's for 2. That doesn't go either for Beal.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You gotta find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team, really, really important.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his 3rd foul. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Washington's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Kennard is out there with Doc. And it's Tillman in at the center position. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
On the court.
Here's Nunn. They get it back. Todd's shot is good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Doc off target with his 3. Wizards have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. From the arc. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Doc. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Outside Gibson. Gibson setting the pick for Davis. The shot will not fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Doc. And good. He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And it's a foul called on Doc. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
To the paint. Nunn, that's good. Nunn's got 4 this quarter.
But that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
They grabbed their own miss. The Wizards have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Makes it off the glass.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Pass to Doc. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Snatched up. Now, here's Kennard. Jacks up a 3. And another one falls. Amazing.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Now, here's Nunn. Defense right on him.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Misses the 3. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Wizards. Passes it to Nunn. He dishes it to Gibson. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gibson's got his first points in this one. Doc the pass to Kennard. This one for 3. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Davis against Kennard. Pass to Nunn. Takes a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
From downtown, again, what an avalanche!
And he's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all-time in scoring. Left side, Davis. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn. Nunn's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here is Doc, defended by none. Wizards shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Davis in the corner, fires for three. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Tillman passes to Doc. From past the arc, yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Gibson up top. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Like to see join the league. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final.